He didn't die yet, but he's close. Hey, listen, we're all gonna fucking die, one way or another. If he dies now, he went down doing what he loved. Getting drunk, chain smoking, floating around in a pool, pissing and floating around in a pool. Exciting. Yeah, I know Jay's on his deathbed. He put himself there. What do you expect? You can't be over 50 years old, obese, binge drinking and binge smoking and not expect something bad to happen. I don't think anybody's really surprised. Fuck him. Play with fire, you get burned. What the hell can you say? It's not like he didn't know what he was doing. He's slowly killing himself anyway. He knows. He's not. He does stupid shit, but he's not stupid. He knows. So, I don't pray he dies. I mean, he might pull through. It doesn't look good now. I mean, last I heard, he's on a ventilator. He's got blood clots in both lungs. He's in a medically induced coma, but they got to wake him up every now and then just to make sure he's coherent. But I guess he flips out every time they wake him up because he's got a bad gag reflex, and being intubated like that, it's fucking torture. He's struggling. His mom's with him there now, which is good. I kind of feel bad for her, but actually, listen, we're all one day closer to death anyway. Be a huge burden lifted off her shoulders if he fucking died, but you can't do. I feel a little bad for her because she lost her boyfriend last year. Now Jay's like this. But, man, you live and learn. And there's a lot of assholes that look up to him thinking, that's acceptable behavior, but look where it gets you. Which, good thing is you can learn from his mistakes, just like Lenny, that's what he's been trying to do with his lives, is kind of tell everybody the mistakes he's made, the regrets he has, and you not to do the same thing. The Cuban's half an enabler too, though, He encouraged that shit. He wants to cry, I don't want to do this. I saw that live. If you don't want to do it, why are you doing it? Because you become an attention whore just like him. And I'm not going to say what's going on. Why not? People are going to find out when he dies or if he lives what's going on. Now, I don't blame you for not saying what hospital he's at, where he's at. That's one thing. You don't do that. I agree. But his condition, if you put it out there, you never know who might have gone through it. Or have a friend that gone through it, and they might have some advice to maybe help him get out of it. But it doesn't look good. If he gets through it, he's going to have to make some serious fucking changes. But knowing as stubborn as he is, he won't. Why would you feel bad for him? He did it to himself. I don't need to make peace with him. That ship has sailed. We've kind of made peace, actually. We don't, not talking about people's families anymore, although the damage is done. It's kind of a moot point, but whatever. That's right, he wanted to die. You don't live like that and expect nothing to happen to you, especially your health. You can't be obese, drinking and smoking like that. It's pretty sad, but not really. Fuck him. That's right, karma is a bitch. Said it before. Listen, man, I was more pissed off that he ran his mouth about me, because I actually had a fucking good time with Jay when we'd hang out. He's one of the guys, he definitely made me laugh more than anybody. We had some good times together. So that kind of pissed me off. You know, he could have had it made here if he didn't burn that bridge. He could have fucking, I told him he could have parked his truck here when he was in town. We could have hung out. He wants to be a fucking asshole, and that's what you get. Lenny sabotages his life. Jay sabotages his friendships. I don't know, man. Some people are like that. It's very strange. I even watched some of Jay's, I watched the live Jay did a couple months ago. He was in the pool, and he was telling a story about Linda licking his balls. I was laughing out. That shit, those stories, that was, you know, that's fun. That's funny. Jay doing that is fun. Him and the Cuban together is boring as shit. Cuban with his loud, fake fucking laugh, just trying to emulate Jay. It's cringy as fuck. But Jay by himself telling stories was great. When he starts getting nasty and talking about people, that's just, there was no need for him to ever do that. That's the thing. He was funny on his own without being a fucking scumbag, but yeah, whatever. I don't think Jay ruined the Misfits. I mean, we were all going our separate ways pretty much anyway, and we still did shit after Jay was behaving like that. That's like 2 years ago. But the doxing ruined it, I would say.